Welcome to Beyond the Veil. I am Adina. I'm not too heavily invested in Chrisean Rock, but I'm going to do this reading on her just because she has a lot going on right now. Her ex just passed away. She's arguing with her child's grandmother. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Chrisean Rock. Please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Chrisean. Chrisean Rock, come here. Chrisean. 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 Oh, this is some interesting energy. She does have a lot going on. She's stressed to the max. Yelling, crying, all of that. Chrisean, what's going on with you currently? You've been arguing with Carlissa. Your ex-boyfriend just passed away. What's currently going on with you, Chrisean? I think Chrisean is in, I don't know if this is mourning. I will say that she is very over emotional right now. Like I said, yelling, crying, emotional, all over the place. I'll say the emotions are all over the place because the cup is flipped over. I think this has something to do with her ex being unalived. In the past, in the recent past, Chrisean has been seeming to try to unburden or unrelieve herself of certain burdens in her life that she's carried. I think she's tried to remove herself from certain people and certain environments. I think she's tried to stop this. And she's really, I think, been feeling overwhelmed and overburdened by the ex that continued to make paternity claims against her. I don't know if it's the one that passed away, but if it is, he's been stressing her out. Regardless, Chrisean has seemed to be stressed out and overwhelmed for a long time. She seemed to have been trying to remove some of that stress, but in the recent past, it seemed to come back with a vengeance. Near future, I don't know if Chrisean is going to continue to be arguing online, but I think so. I don't think whatever chaos she's in the midst of is over. She's going right back into it. And I think it's because there are accusations that she had something to do with the unaliving of her child's father, which is why she's even more overwhelmed now. I think a lot of people are saying that she might have ordered it or been, involved in it in some way. I do think that there's some grief there because of this loss. Chrisean seems to have a support system around her. I don't know if this is some sort of organization, if this is a church she's involved with that is reaching out to her at this time in order to get her money, since she might have laxed a little bit in her attendance. If this is industry people that is surrounding her and embracing her and supporting her at this moment. If this is family, I'm going to clarify that for sure because that's interesting. Hopes and fears. Chrisean, I will say that Chrisean, now I don't know if this is a sacrifice, but I think Chrisean, if it isn't, then she's hoping that it can count as one. And if it is, I think she hopes that it works. Or if it isn't sacrificial, that having him out of the way makes everything clear for her moving forward. I think that this is an attachment that Chrisean doesn't have to deal with anymore. An attachment, though, nonetheless, it was. The Devil reverse, I'm going to start there. Chrisean, I think that people are going to say that you had something to do with it. But you won't. Nothing will come out of those accusations. Did she, Spirit? One card. Did she have anything to do with her ex-boyfriend being killed? One card. I'm going to pull two. I think he was the father of her baby. And that's why it came out as the Devil in reverse, an attachment that she no longer has to deal with, but it was an attachment nonetheless. I think he is the biological father of her baby. I think she ordered a hit. Arranged one. The Chariot. I think this is a job well done. I'm also wondering how the next 2 or so years is going to look for Chrisean career-wise. I think she has something in the works now. And now that this guy isn't in the picture anymore, contesting paternity when it needs to be established that it's Blueface, which is why I think all of a sudden Carlissa has started this beef with Chrisean and has been saying my grandchild, because Carlissa used to be gung-ho that is not her grandchild, and I believe she truly believes that. But suddenly, she's willing to catch charges over her grandchild. And then this man, who I believe is the real father, is no longer in the picture. When Blueface comes home, they can try to salvage some sort of reformed image and career. A family situation, maybe, or trying to create one. Ten of Pentacles, that piques my curiosity. I think that young man's family is going to apply pressure, and they are going to continue to maintain that is their relatives' baby and not Blueface's. I believe they know, because he knew. they definitely are going to feel like Chrisean should be in jail because I think that they believe she has something to do with it. I think that they feel like she had the money. She was the biggest star. She suddenly got on and got pregnant at the same time. You know, she got pregnant as she was getting ready to doing this show with Blueface, with somebody that she was dealing with from, back in the day. I think that he fathered her baby. I think that the family is going to stand on that no matter what. Near future, Six of Swords in reverse. Now, I don't know if that there are going to be conversations that Chrisean has to engage in about this young man being her child's father, or if her and Carlissa or some other way she'll get into something to maybe distract from this young man being her child's father. I think that he was a necessary sacrifice. Carlissa is in here somewhere. Carlissa, I'm going to say I think that you do believe, that that's not your grandbaby. One more card, Spirit. Does Carlissa believe that Chrisean Jr. is her grandchild? No. But I believe that this young man was a necessary sacrifice for all involved parties, because there are benefits to this story that it's Blueface's baby, because that is who the industry is invested in, Blueface and Chrisean. They will not be invested in Chrisean if this baby is not this other man's. He's not industry approved, so the industry isn't going to follow Chrisean and this other man down this storyline, because he doesn't seem to cooperate with the program. He's not industry approved. And so now that he's out of the way, I think that Chrisean is a little sad, but she's relieved. And I do believe that she expected this to happen to him at some point, because he was being a thorn in her side and he was not going to let it go. I will say neither with his family, Chrisean. So good luck with that. And I do not believe that anyone who thinks that they will be successful in tying this to her legally, good luck with that. And not saying that I stand with that outcome. I'm just telling you, good luck with that. Maybe if you get some strong juju done. But I do these readings. I do consultations, 1-hour consultations for free for victims and families of people who are victims and their cases need some looking into. And so Beyond the Veil, Adina@gmail.com, if you guys want a reading and see what can come of things, if you want to really crack into it, if you're his family or friend. Love you guys. Bye.